Hi Leo, welcome to January 2020, new decade, right? I'm Flo. I'm going to be doing a tarot spread for your month of January. And this is for anyone with Sun, Moon, Rising in Leo, right? Sun, Moon, and Rising in Leo. So I would recommend viewing your other signs under your different positions just to get a more well-rounded reading for the month. Also, I should note this is a general reading. If it's love, that's sort of the top of the game at the month. It's going to come out, or career, or whatever. It's whatever is the most important for you this month. Also, because it is general, it's going to resonate with some, not with everyone. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and go from there. Also, because it's time-stamped for January 2020, you know how time is fluid, so it's actually relevant to whenever you see it. All right? Cool. I think that's enough housekeeping for now. Let's get on with your reading, right? Right? I'm just going to give it another shuffle. Cards. And this is a Universal Weight deck. All right. Let's see. What does Leo need to know for the month of January? All right, card one. We've got the King of Wands. Ooh, yeah, I mean, that's expected. That is you, isn't it? Charismatic leader in the spotlight, right? That's where you're coming from. So it's looking like you ended the last decade strong. You know, you had a really strong finish to that. But you know, as with anything, when you're at the top, where else is there to go? What else do you do, right? Wow. Yeah, I mean, you got the king and queen. So you might have found, you know, your partner in crime. Or maybe that's kind of a bad way to really say it. It's maybe you found the right partner for you, right? The right partner for you in any way. Maybe this is a business partner because this is a these are the queens, the wands, but also because it's a fire sign. It's just saying that you just found a very compatible partner, and this could be in business or love. And you got judgment. Oh, sorry, justice as self. So something is not really balanced that you're feeling. And this is, you know, oftentimes this can be the most difficult thing to do when you do have a lot of luck and abundance in one area of life. It does seem like oftentimes the balance is off in another. And maybe this is not something to do with love. Maybe you're dealing with the court systems. Something to do with law, some sort of judgment, okay? Or yeah, okay. So your challenges this month, you've got the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. So you're feeling a little bit of stagnancy working in your work environment. And that's likely what this is. You know, you may have found the perfect partnership in love, but the balance is off in work. You know, you're feeling a little bit stagnant. Things are going really slow. Or let's just see what else comes up. Nope, too many cards. Too many cards. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Spirit, I can't read 10 cards at once. Gotta give me one, please. Just one card. There we are. Thank you. All right. Okay. You know, you're feeling a little bit, or it could be that you're feeling a little bit unprepared for all of this. Maybe it was a union that you had at the end of the year that maybe you're not quite sure about now, and you're feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit caught off guard, you know. Or maybe this union that you had at the end of the year has really affected your working life coming into 2020. You know, sometimes when you're in the honeymoon period, you kind of forget about other things that are happening in your life. Let's just see what your overarching energy is. You may have to stand your ground a little bit on some of your beliefs. You know, maybe you're defending yourself in court. There's a lot of different possibilities here. Let's just see what your overarching theme is. Ooh, success. Right. You know, in the career context, you're doing quite well, but it's almost seeming like it's almost like you're walking through some mud. You know, it's just not progressing, and you have to work a little bit harder, you know, but love life is going really well. You know, if we're talking about the court system or the legal system, you know, it's almost looking like you might win that, even though things are a little bit going a little bit tough for you. You know, oftentimes when I see this card, it's almost like you have a lot of unwanted information coming at you, or it even could be too much information is coming at you, so you're having problems balancing all of that in the work environment. I say that because we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Could be affecting your money. But, you know, bearing in mind, you've got success at your fingertips. It's there. You want to celebrate. You've also got a lot of people behind you. You're quite successful at whatever venture you're doing. And if this is love, then it is success in love. But the balance is off. And you feel like things are a little bit unfair at the moment. But maybe that's down to you. You know? Maybe that's down to you and the information you're putting out and the self that you're putting out. It's looking like you could be a little bit unprepared for it. You know? All right. It's never easy going back to work after the holidays. I find the holidays is always like a really strange time. You don't really know what day it is. Everyone kind of gets like mushed into one day. It's weird. Very strange. All right. So your advice for the month comes from The Return of Spirit. And this is by Cheryl Lee Harnish. I absolutely love it. And whoever follows me knows that I kind of rave about this every time because I just love her artwork. Love the artwork and the messages coming from it. So you got Fairy Magic. And I actually know I don't actually have to read from the book this time. So Fairy Magic talks about having fun. You know, it's looking like you're a little bit bogged down, and that's likely what all this is. You know, you're just feeling a little bit unbalanced at the moment. You're just forgetting to have fun, and maybe you're working a little bit too hard. Maybe that's what this is. You know, like you're working a bit too hard on everything, and you know, when you're trying too hard, you're almost sabotaging things. So the fairies come out. The fairies are coming out. They could be in the form of your friends. But the fairies are coming out with a message telling you to have a little bit of fun. Have a bit of fun. Lighten up a bit. And things will ease up. You know, when people tend to have a little bit more fun when they're doing what they love. You know, it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like drudgery. So have a bit of fun with what you're doing. All right, Leo? But it's a great reading for the month. Okay, so that concludes your reading for the month of January. If you would like a personalized reading, I am available to do that. All the information is below. You can contact me there. Even follow me on Instagram where I do daily tarot pulls. You can find out, it's almost like reading your horoscope for the day. If you like something like that, you can follow me on Instagram and you see those. Yeah, that's everything. Thanks, Leo. Oh, yeah, right. Also, if you like what you see, like, share, and subscribe. so this video can circulate for everyone else. And I thank you for joining me. I'll see you in February.